Before we go into the next question, I am going to say that there is a competition. Me and Stephen are trying to see who could be the host for the next one, for next season. All right. And I'm just calling it as it is. Me and Stephen are saying who would be a better host because, yeah.
Because you don't have no stature.
Yeah, that's it. One of us is going down, you know what I'm saying to you? But, all right. First and foremost, guys, this has gone out to a few people and the feedback has been absolutely positive. And I'm quite shocked that the fact that just a bunch of guys having a go at each other is so popular. But if you are watching it, if anybody is watching it, just a pat on the back and saying, well done, or it's really good, it's not going to make us want to keep going. So what we need you to do is to like it and share it, spread the word, get as many people watching it, and then we'll feel enthusiastic about joining it. Is that you mashing up at the moment there, Raf?
Yeah, it's me, man. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, all right.
Raf is bugging out.
Now,
I'm here though.
Now, Tony, trust me, man. People are talking about you, man.
Why? Because I get slated and that is something. Yeah.
The show is Tony. You know what I'm saying to you?
No, it's not Tony. It's Tony getting slated. Yeah, and Tony defending himself.
Because there are some quotes that were made in the last one, and I remember it just like yesterday.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Because you was a leader on it.
Yeah, which I think you said if you you would apologize if you'd said these things. But hey, hold on a minute, because we haven't had the finals yet of the Champions League, so we're still waiting for your apology. It is
no. It's happening tonight, bro. It's happening tonight. City is out tonight.
All right.
Remember, City is out tonight.
Now, Tony, just remember, just literally 3 minutes ago, Lee said press the record button. So Lee said press the record button. So she's pressed the record button. Please, we want to hear a recording of you, Tony, apologizing. Anyway, Lisa, did you have some questions for us that you wanted to proceed with? Because trust me, Stephen, I don't know how he's getting away with it, but nothing's happened since that time, Stephen. Nothing's happened with Leeds United, has it?
No, nothing at all. We're still there, hanging on.
Hanging on.
18, hanging on. Listen, we don't even have to win any games because Everton, Nottingham Forest, Leicester are just worse than us. We could. Well, okay. As long as we don't lose to West Ham,
yeah,
I can't see Everton winning another game. Leicester winning another game. So therefore, as long as we don't lose to West Ham, we're all right.
Everton's not going to win the next game. Ever.
Hold on, we're not going to win against Wolves.
You're not going to win against Wolves.
You won't win against Wolves.
We're not going to win against Bournemouth.
No,
you won't win against Bournemouth. No.
No, Steve, I'm on your side.
Tony, before you speak, the team that you couldn't beat, we beat 5-1.
So all what? Right. But after that, you lost. What's the point of that? What is the point of that? You gave
that was a freak result. Yes, that was a
fans a glimmer of hope, just like what Arsenal did. They gave us a glimmer of hope, and then they lose the following week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? What's the point? What is the point? But the thing about it, you could slate me and everything. You see, me and Raf, we are top boys on this panel. Because no matter what, every single game, we're still top of all the people on this panel. You not got to remember that.
All right. Do you know what background I was going to put? I was going to put a background of the world's biggest bottle.
And you know what?
With a label of Arsenal on it. So,
Leeds, man. How come you never played the tune We're Going Down? How come you never dropped that? How come you never dropped that? You know what? I'm ready for that because I've got it here. If you don't play it, I'm going to play it.
All right. Well, see, Tony, the fact of the matter is, like, we know, Tony, Stephen knows that Leeds United are rubbish. I know that Everton are rubbish.
The only thing, the only thing is, my argument is this is our second season in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Right. We're still building. Give us a few more seasons. If we don't go down, we will. We've had this scare. If we stay up, we'll be all right. A few more seasons, we'll be up there. Everton, on the other hand.
Oh man,
is this the Everton show?
How's the new stadium coming along? How's the new stadium going?
No.
Yeah, how's that going, mate? It's never going to be full.
I'll come on to everybody else. But Everton, I heard today that Southampton, Leicester, Leeds, Nottingham Forest, Burnley are all suing Everton. What financial fair play?
Which is funny
because
because
suing Everton. So they've just put a letter into the Premier League to say, if you don't speed up this decision about what this financial fair play decision and come up with a decision quickly, they're going to sue Everton for all the money that they're going to lose if they go down.
That sounds like bitter sour grapes.
It's business. It's business. So basically, what they're saying is the financial fair play is you're not supposed to lose more than 100 million in 3 years.
105, yeah.
105 million.
Per year, yeah.
You guys have lost nearly 300 million in the 3 years.
But isn't it interesting though? Just
now, because of that,
yeah.
You've broken the rules. You should have been down. Somebody else has gone down in your place. Now, so everyone's got a case now. Said how much money they've lost for going down, they could sue you for it. So on top of whatever you get hit with, you're going to get sued millions on top of that. I can't see Everton coming back from that.
Yeah. It's funny though. I mean, like I'm changing subjects a little bit. But how is it that no one's talking about the Man City situation?
Hold on here. Can I tell you something? I know I'm bringing it off track. I'll get back on the Man City thingy. But we thrashed you 4-0, bro. And
we beat you at the beginning.
Today we thrashed you 4-0. 4-0, bro. Today. And it's still going on. That's how rubbish you are.
What's he talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? Do you support Everton?
Yeah.
I support Arsenal.
Yeah.
So whether it's the women, whether it's you get me? We just crash your ass. We're just kicking up your ass. We're battering you.
Tony, I don't even think you know the meaning of the word support. I don't think you know the meaning of the word. Okay? And I'm going to say this in a nice way, right? And this is a nice way, right? Met your son, great kid. He's got a lot going for him, right? And he said to me that he wanted to make it as an actor. Now, as an actor, there is no industry out there where you're going to get more rejections, more setbacks, more criticism than anyone else in any other industry. When he's going through that, he don't need a fan. He needs a supporter. Okay? And just saying to you, supporters are not there just for the wins. They've got the hard times. And you, just as an Arsenal, just what I'm trying to say to you, and what concerns
John. I supported Arsenal since I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
6 years old, bro.
Yeah, but
and now you're telling me through the good and the bad time. Yeah. I remember when Arsenal didn't win nothing. Arsenal was down at the bottom.
Arsenal still don't win anything. Arsenal still don't win anything.
Hold on here, we won more than you.
But
when was the last time you won the Premier League?
Bamford!
When was the last time you won the Premier League?
When was the last time you won the Premier League? Don't go there. When last you won the FA Cup?
No, but he's asking you a question. Just answer
when last did you win the FA Cup?
Listen.
How many?
When's the last time we was both in the top four ever?
No, but here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Answer that.
Okay, but all right, let's go back to the question we're saying is this. Whenever, this is the reason why people have problem with Arsenal fans. Okay, you ask us a question, fine, we'll answer the question. We haven't won anything, we haven't done it. But when we ask you, rather than answer the question, you go back to the other team. Why can't you answer the question?
I can't believe, put it this way, right? The Liverpool fan who came on last time, he had every merit to ask me. Yeah. Every merit. But you two don't have no merit. You don't even have the right to ask me.
Now, Steve,
You know, I'm taking
all right.
the
You said your part. Right, hear me out, though, because the fact of the matter is, right, statistically, now listen to this. Do you know which team of fans have walked out the most out of the stadium?
Yeah, Tottenham.
No, okay.
Tottenham.
No, wait, hold on a minute. You can't compare Tottenham. Tottenham's like comparing Usain Bolt to everybody else. Take Tottenham out of it, right?
Why can't I compare Tottenham? Why?
Because
you said fans.
Let's be honest with you.
You said fans. Tottenham have fans.
Yeah. Come on, you can't stay and watch Tottenham. Like, let's not bring
No, bro. You just said which fans, and I said to you Tottenham.
Yeah.
So no.
All right. Good. And you've answered the question. And you've answered the question.
You're saying. 1 second. So you're saying Arsenal fans have walked out the most? Is what you're going to say?
That's what's happened. You guys, Chelsea fans stayed till the end. You guys didn't even stay to the end in that last game. In the last game. Now, here's the thing. I'm listening to these radio shows, and all of them are saying, "Oh, well, I had to go because I got catch traffic or whatever." If you had won that game, you'd have stayed to the end. And this is what I'm talking about. You're not fans.
No, hold on.
We're not
Can
fans.
I interject?
Yeah.
Can I interject? There is enough times where I've gone to Arsenal. Arsenal's winning 4-1, right? I leave slightly early. I leave about 5 minutes early so I can miss the tube and the rush on the train. Arsenal's winning 4-1 and I still leave 5 minutes early. What have you got to say about that, bro?
But you all leave, and that's the thing.
No. What have you got to answer that question? What have you got to say about that? Yeah, Tony, I understand because
one sec. But Everton fans stay just to watch their team just suffer. So what you're saying?
Man, that's with the
You're saying. Stay there to watch the team suffer.
But here's the point I was saying to you, right? If that was your
child,
I know, but if that was your child, you would support them to the end. That's what supporter is. It's not just there for the entertainment. In my lifetime, if we win twice, it's part of the journey. To be a supporter, you're there for the journey, not just for the wins. Because if you're there just for the wins, watch. If Arsenal go into a whole lot of trouble, all those fans will disappear.
You've got to realize something. Arsenal fans live in a big city.
They live in a bubble. They don't live in a real life.
They live in a big city, and it's very busy, right? And on a Thursday night, Sunday, you're getting prepared to go to work on a Monday, right? We leave because we want to miss the rush. You don't know what it's like when there's 60,000 people going to a tube. You don't know what it's like.
How many does Goodison Park hold?
Okay, but here's the deal. You're not the only team in London.
Everybody lives near the ground. Everybody lives near the ground because they're all interbred. You get me? Right? They live all near the ground. They don't have to travel all over the place. They don't have to travel all over the place. You get me? You not just live so close to the ground.
Yeah, but you're not the only team. Arsenal is not the only team in London.
Number one in London, man. Come on. Number one.
Although I agree with you to a point, Tony, in that it's hard to get away from the stadium to get back from there because it's tough. But when I've gone there to watch Arsenal play, I watched them Leeds Arsenal last season. They were some of the quietest fans I've ever seen, man.
I say,
you're quiet, man.
All right, but listen.
It's like the 3,000 or 4,000 or probably 8,000 Leeds fans drowned you lot out.
Yeah, I agree, right? But I've got to say something to you for now, right? You lot don't live on high ground. We live on high ground. We have suffered for years, right? Suffered for years. Right, we see.
What you say suffered?
Hold on, let me explain something to you.
Explain me suffering. Explain me suffering.
Okay, the suffering. You won't understand this because you never go through this, right? We used to play beautiful football, right? You lot never played beautiful football because all you lot do is spoof the ball and run after it. You know what I mean?
One sec. And do you know what else Leeds do? They just used to run like headless chickens for Bielsa.
Yeah, just run after the ball.
That's what we used to do, man.
Beautiful football on the Bielsa.
And open at the back.
Nobody can argue about the style of football we played on the Bielsa. That was beautiful.
What, in the championship? In the championship?
No,
when they came up.
When we came up, we finished ninth. We did concede goals in our second season. which is fair enough. But we had a slight squad. We suffered from injuries, and we basically had. One occasion we had a 15-year-old playing for us.
But whose fault that? It's your club's fault.
That's the board's fault. So we had that's the reason why we conceded, not because of Bielsa.
But he was a bucket manager, bro.
And basically, your manager wishes he could be like Bielsa.
What, sit on a bucket? You're mad. You don't see how my manager dress. You don't see how my manager dress.
You say that, but you'll be gone in 2 seasons. I guarantee you'll be sacked.
Gone where?
Anyway, Lisa, you got some questions for us.
Okay? Anyway, let's get to the questions. Let's get to the questions.
I understand we're all passionate. Do you understand? But I know you're going to ask some questions, and there are other people who want to hear this. So, when people have had their time, please just cut them, okay? And okay.
All right then. Question 1. At the beginning of the season, Arsenal were aiming for top 4. They came comfortably second against arguably the best team in Europe. Was it an overachievement or a bottle?
All right. Let me answer this. Please, quickly. For me personally, and this is where Arsenal fans need to listen.
Remember, you've got 1 minute.
At the beginning of the season, yes, I wanted top 4. But as the season progressed in January, we didn't do enough, yeah? And Arsenal bottled it. I'm not going to say we bottled it last year at Newcastle, and we bottled it last year at Tottenham. This season, we bottled it. We absolutely bottled it. We should have won the league. We could have lost to City twice, beat Liverpool, we could have beat West Ham, and we could have beat Southampton. Arsenal has bottled it. But some fans will say that we've achieved something. But listen, Arsenal's always been in the Champions League. So that for me, that's not a big achievement. Anyway, that's my piece.
Well, my piece, as an Arsenal fan, my piece is, right, at the end of the day, and this is going to actually hurt me to say this, but we lost the Premiership from the time we lost against Everton. We lost it. And I came to the fact that we lost it, and I told everybody, we're not going to win anything. We're not going to win anything. We're not going to win anything. And I knew that from then. Arsenal was still going on their little merry way and stuff like that. But I knew at this point of the season, right, we were actually going to fade away. And, I know my team because I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan and a big supporter, all wrapped up in one. And I know my team. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I knew Arsenal was never going to win that Premiership. Never. They had a big component, Man City. Man City's been through this time and time and time again. We're just starting our journey. We're babies compared to Man City. And I live with that. But you know what? Next season, it's next season. I'm looking forward to the next season. And that's how it goes. Being an Arsenal fan and a supporter, that's what we do. And I'm sure I'm under my minute. And that was pretty good.
All right.
Okay,
good. Next.
All right.
Yeah, Steve.
So the answer is both. Because at the beginning of the season, they were not expecting to be second. So the fact that they're second, they've well overachieved. But they've bottled it because they had an opportunity to win the league. They found themselves in a position where they did not expect to be. They got scared and bottled it.
No, I've got to don't come with that scared business.
You got scared. That's it. You got scared. So the reason why you lost all those games to teams that you should have beaten, you bottled it. You just got scared.
What games did we lose? Who did we lose against? We lost against City. We lost against Liverpool.
You lost against Everton. You lost against yes.
But we battered them the second round.
United.
Yeah.
You drew to Southampton twice. Southampton have gone down with the lowest.
You drew to West Ham and you drew to Southampton. Those are games you should be
twice.
Man City would not draw against those two teams, no matter what situation.
What's Leeds' goal difference though?
Leeds? Leeds is not in the question. I'm talking.
I'm just asking.
I'm just asking.
I'm just asking.
The question was, did they bottle? And they bottled it. Fair enough. The problem is now.
You've done a minute, by the way.
This was the one on because people interrupted me. That's why. the this was their one and only opportunity, and that is done. Next season, forget it. You're coming fourth, and that is
coming where?
You're coming fourth.
And where you coming?
If you're coming,
where you coming? You're done telling me about the position where Arsenal's coming.
Well,
where you coming? Where you coming?
When we get to the Leeds question, I'll answer it then. But right now,
it's not going to be no Leeds question.
We're talking about Arsenal.
Arsenal hater station.
The question was did Arsenal bottle it or did it overachieve? They overachieved and they bottled it.
We didn't overachieve.
And this, you overachieved. You weren't expected to get second. You weren't expected to be second. Nobody predicted them second. And the thing is, at Christmas, halfway through the season, they were well out in the league. There's no way Man City should be catching them up.
No, I agree. I agree.
Okay.
No, I agree. That's why I said we bottled it. I agree.
Okay, Jonathan.
All right.
Go.
There he goes.
Right, this will go down in history.
He's not even going to talk, man, because I'm going to eat.
Oh my God!
He's just going to come off with pure rubbish. Go on, speak, man, speak. Go.
I'm going to give you another 10 seconds for that, Jonathan.
Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, I penalized the boy. Okay. Now this will go down in history as probably one of the biggest bottles in the Premiership since now.
Shut up, man! Shut up! Did Liverpool
No.
I'm going to keep adding 10 seconds on if you keep doing that.
They keep interrupting me. And I said since 95, 96 when, Newcastle bottled it, okay, against Man United. Okay, now, first and foremost, right, I'm going to be as objective as I possibly can.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Okay, because we have in coaching, when we work with kids, we have got some kids who are so used to playing in a particular position that when the ball lands to them in an attacking position and they can score, almost like their programming goes off. You've got an open goal, but they've never ever been in the final third to shoot. So they just miss it and flunk it. And that to me is exactly the definition of bottling. Because Arsenal literally got the ball and all they had to do was just put it in and win the league. And they didn't do it, they didn't take it. Now, here's the deal. The only problem I have with Arsenal, because to be honest with you, deep down inside, I think they've done very, very well. Young guys, that's what I would like to see for a team. I'd like them to do very, very well. There is just one thing that's an issue, okay? And it's called arrogance.
Oh, for flip's sake. Oh,
yeah,
you go off key.
Allow me,
please.
Please. Let me make my point, and then you can have a go back.
How the man can come with arrogance?
Arrogance is this, right? When you get people like Mike and Keown saying that you're winners, you haven't won anything yet. Don't.
I agree with that.
So here's the deal. What I'm saying to you is, if you'd been humble and said, right, okay, we've still not won this thing, what have you, then fine, I think you would have won it. But it's Luke Skywalker thinking he can take on Darth Vader when he's not ready yet.
What?
So you get your hand chopped off.
Please.
Oh,
John.
Hey, Crawford. What's Everton's goal difference, quickly?
Again,
yeah.
Okay, I will say again, just like 8 Mile. I know we are rubbish.
I love your
Go. Now come with something new.
John, have I come on this program, right, and said Arsenal are the best thing since sliced bread? I turned around and I said to you, Arsenal are rubbish. Just like you. Arsenal are rubbish.
Can I answer that question?
Yeah, answer that question.
Have you come on this program and said that Arsenal are the best thing since sliced bread? The answer to that question is yes. You said they were the best team in the world. First episode.
To me.
That's his opinion, isn't it?
That's my opinion. I'm allowed for my opinion.
Okay, now this is why I talk about the definition of arrogance. You see, I would say, in my humble opinion, that's what I think. There was no humble there. There was, we are the best. And then the week afterwards, when you got beat and everything like that, suddenly it went to me, it's like, this is what I'm talking about, Arsenal.
Arsenal didn't win. Arsenal did not lose.
If Arsenal
Arsenal did not lose.
Yeah,
so don't come with that rubbish.
You blew your opportunities. And here's the thing, if you'd just gone humble and said, you know what, guys, we're not the best, but we can beat anybody, Arsenal would have that trophy. It's called arrogance.
I don't think it's that, though, Crawford. I think we didn't do enough in January, and I think the manager is inexperienced at this time of the season, and after he's playing players that last season that bottled it for us. If we address those situations in January, Arsenal would have got over the line. I'm telling you right now.
But I'm going to say something that makes me feel... But I'm going to say it. And this is it.
Go on.
If you do well next season, I'll actually be proud of you. This season, I thought, nah, too much arrogance. I don't want to.
They won't do anything.
I know they won't. They won't. But now,
Leeds will be in the Championship next season. So he said.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I can watch from a distance. I can watch from a distance.
I'm not
because
worried.
we're not even going to be playing.
I won't have a skin in the game. I'm
We
fine.
won't even be playing you, man. So
Now, before,
what are you worrying about Arsenal next season? You need to
before-
worry about yourself.
Before we go into the next question, I am going to say that there is a competition. Me and Stephen are trying to see who could be the host for the next one, for next season. All right? And I'll just call it as it is. Me and Stephen are saying who would be a better host because, yeah.
Because you don't have no stature.
Yeah, that's it. One of us is going down, you know what I'm saying to you? But,
and I guarantee Steve.
Tony, who's going down? Who's going down?
It's Everton going down. Everton's going down. Leeds don't have to do nothing because you know what? Everton, every game Everton's going to play, they're going to get battered, and Leeds are just going to sit on the bucket and go, yeah, man, we're safe. You know what I mean? Let Everton do all the donkey work. We're safe, mate. We're safe. They're going down. I said it from the beginning. And I ain't changing my mind. Just because they win one game, all of a sudden whispers start going, yeah, Everton, boy, the list 5, do. They're rubbish.
It's funny enough, there is a nice side to Tony. There's a nice side.
To go down, bruv.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a nice side to Tony. Tony was so sweet last week. Tony was being nice because he was needing Everton to play well against Banter.
I needed you. But you know what? You lot showed your true colours. When someone needs you, you can't do nothing.
No, because it's
can't do nothing. So put it this way, at the end of the day, I needed you didn't come through. I don't need you no more. I want you to go down. I want you to suffer. I want you to bury. And I don't want to ever see you in the Premiership. When I needed you, you lot didn't come true. So why should I support you? Get lost. Get out of the Premiership. Get lost.
I tell you why. Because some Everton fans heard what you said last time. And what you said was that you wanted to see his guy go down. I said to you at the very beginning that I'm feeling a little bit sensitive, right? Don't, right now, do not. When a man is down, kick a man when he's down.
Yeah, but you was chucking it when you scored the goal, though. Yeah. You was giving it, though. So you was giving it.
I reckon there was some Everton players who watched that and went, you know what?
No, you was giving it. Yeah, we just scored. And I spoke to my twin brother, who's a Liverpool fan, right?
What happened there?
How did that happen?
Yeah, what happened there?
I'll tell you the story in a minute. But when I told him about the conversation what we had last time about Everton fans go to the game with Liverpool fans, he said, "What? Are they mad? Are they mad?" He said, "I hate Everton fans. I hate them. Do you think I would actually go to a game with them? You're mad." He hated. See.
Yeah, you see,
but
Tony,
let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story.
Oh, this is gonna be a long one.
No, it's not. It's gonna be short. We were 6 years old, right? We brought up in Northwest London, right? There was majority of Irish people, right? And the Irish people at that time, Arsenal was full of Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. So this guy turned around to me, one of my friends what live on the road. "You want to come football?" I said, "No, man, I'm not into football, man. I'm into cricket. You get me? From the West Indies, it's cricket. I'm not into no football." And he said, no, come. So my twin and I decided, we're going to go and watch Arsenal versus Liverpool. I walked up at the North Bank. I fell in love with Arsenal. From that cut, I didn't even sit down. I just walked up the stairs. I fell in love with Arsenal. But my brother was, at that time, into football, played on the ground. And Liverpool were playing football on the ground. You know what I mean? We were just hoofing it and running after the ball. But I loved it because the Arsenal fans and what they were saying and stuff, so forth and so forth. So that's how come he ended up supporting Liverpool.
All right. But
see, you see, story.
No, I mean, I sometimes wonder, though, if you actually do like football. You know, I do wonder, you like Arsenal, but do you actually like football?
I put it this way. You see the TV? Well, you can't see it. But the only thing on TV I watch is football.
All right, because
I'm not watching Arsenal. I'm watching football.
Because
that sounds like a sly dig, though, Crawford. What are you trying to
Yeah,
get?
I know what kind of angle he's coming from. But you know what? I'm ready for it. Come with that angle because I'm gonna throw it down to you. Go on.
What's my angle?
Yeah, go on. You're gonna come with it.
Yeah, since you already know.
Basically, I do not watch TV. I only watch football.
No, that's not my angle.
TV. When I'm watching football,
my angle is a football supporter or even a fan still wants there to be opponents. You see, if you're going to celebrate the destruction of Everton, to destroy Everton, we're not just talking about the community, we're talking about education, academies.
Academy.
No,
you're having a laugh.
No, but this is
it. This way, someone else will come and take your place.
But that's the thing about it. I still want you to exist because I want you to be my opponent because I love football.
No. I want you to vanish.
That's the thing. And this is the reason why, Tony, you have got Arsenal tattooed all over your private parts because you like to play with yourself. You see what I'm saying to you?
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a bit rude. About. That's a bit personal and rude.
Yeah, but don't you think so?
You're going down. Little darling.
Yeah.